what actually started to happen as marketers were responding to COVID?
Yeah, so as you would assume, a lot of companies started running more webinars. And what's interesting is that being at Bonsai, we're in a position where we can kind of anonymize some of our customer data and start to see what was that increase in switch to webinars. So in March, when things first started to happen, we saw an 8% increase in the average number of webinars per account year over year, so March 2020 to March 2019. But then in April, we saw a significant increase of 132%. And then in May, saw a 208% increase year over year for the month of May. So, kind of what we would assume that people would go towards webinars and virtual events. But to the extent, I don't think anyone really knew, and just it's been really eye-opening to have this data to see how much event marketers have had to change their strategy over these past few months.
Yeah, and it's interesting that, and a lot of people have, and just in conversations that we've had as well, shifted more virtual. But walk us through what the actual results are in terms of people that are attending these webinars. Are we seeing an increase in this, and similarly with more events, there's more attendees, or is it actually having a reverse effect?
Yeah, so in March, we saw a 10% increase in average number of event registrations year over year. And then in April, saw a 37% increase in event registrations per webinar year over year. So I think, one thing that many people didn't necessarily realize is that with the switch to virtual, you inherently are going to have also a larger audience that can attend. And I think we're starting to see some of that with the data in terms of registrations, that more people are able to attend their events, which does help, eventually increase pipeline as well.